In this video, I decided to get the covers off and have a quick look at what's going on with the fish, because I've sort of left them a little bit, to be honest. I haven't done a lot in the pond, or with the pond, or the filters, for at least maybe 4 or 5 weeks. Just every now and again, just taking the cover off, just to have a quick little sneaky peek. But I've just noticed that the level of water in my filter system has just started to come up a little bit on the vortex end, which indicates to me that there's somewhere getting a little bit blocked in between the vortex where it comes in and the other end where it goes back out again. So I think I need to have a quick look at that.
Where the bloody hell have you been?
I've been busy through the winter doing other things. I don't know if everybody's been watching my other channel, my Andy Whitehouse Lifestyle channel, which is keeping me busy through the winter period, because there's not a lot going on in the pond over winter. As soon as your covers are on, you kind of just watch things and I'll report back if something happens, but not a lot was happening. So I've been kind of busy doing my other channel, my Andy Whitehouse Lifestyle. I'll leave a link somewhere before we finish. So it looks to me like the brushes have got a little bit blocked, because I've still got the blanket weed in the pond, and I'm going to be dealing with that in the spring when the temperatures go up. I've got myself some cloverleaf blanket answer. Oh, but I've got a beard as well, look at that. What do you reckon? Comment below. Never done a beard before, ticking boxes at the moment. Anyway, so I reckon if I just get all the brushes out and give them the usual clean, and then see where the level is then. I know I'm going to have to drop some water off, but the level shouldn't be that high naturally, because it's a gravity fed system, so whatever's in the pond should be in here. And I'm looking at the pond now, and yeah, the pond level is up a little bit as well. Let's get cracked on and get these brushes out, give them a clean, and then see if the level changes. Let's go. Now I usually just close the bottom valve off and then let as much water go into the pond, so I'm not wasting too much water, because I'm about to dump a load of water doing the first bay with the brushes in. No, second bay, because first bay is vortex, second bay is brushes. So because of that, I've literally, and the water's so high anyway, it's literally maxed out. So I'm almost on overflow mode, controlled overflow on my pond now. So I can't afford to put any more water in there now. So I'll have to just leave it as it is, get these brushes done, and then everything should lower down and settle. Hopefully, in theory. So all I'm doing here is just releasing some water out the vortex, so I've got somewhere to swish the brushes through. These take about 2-3 inches out. Still got an amount of blanket weed, as you can see. So looking forward to spring when I can put that treatment in and get rid of it. You can always tell with the brushes how heavy they are to how much rubbish you've got in there when you're pulling them out. So as you can see, there's loads of stuff in those brushes, so you can always tell how badly blocked up they are by the weight when you pull each brush out, because it was just covered in stuff. And you can see there how much is just pulled out the bottom. So I'm just going to get the vortex drain now, because that's where all the rubbish has gone, and then I'm going to let the other side settle and then do the siphony trick. Right, while we're waiting for that to settle, I can't do the siphony trick until Bay 2 is settled, and then I'll just hoover the silt off the bottom. And I've got plenty of water, so I might just drain it, to be honest, but then it drains the other bay and then it causes more complications. And again, it's a lovely sunny day today, so but I'm running out of time. It's this big thing of this issue I've got with time at the moment, so we're going to have a quick look at the fish, because I'm just waiting for the little GoPro to charge, and as soon as that's ready, we'll have a quick bob into the pond and have a look and see if we can find that tench, and also have a quick look and see how everybody's doing, because they're all looking good so far. I can see the tamasabbas floating around, which is good, because the other day when I looked, they were again sitting on their head on the bottom. Just must be something that they just do. Again, if you know tamasabbas better than I do, because this is only my first season with them, comment below, you know, on what your tamasabbas do over winter. But mine just sit on their heads and just float around on the bottom. So anyway, let's get the underwater camera and see what's happening. Yay, the tench is still alive. That's good news, isn't it? I told you it'd be alright. I was just a little bit, I wasn't sure. First time around in my last video, when I thought it was a goner, I thought, oh well, it's an oldish fish, and you know, it's been around a while, and it has literally, the pond was down to like 3 degrees for quite a while over the Christmas period and into New Year. But now I think we're up to 5, so I don't think we're going to be hitting big numbers until a few weeks later. Had some really bad storms, had some snow. So yeah, all in all, I think we're doing quite well in the pond. I can't wait to get back into feeding and back into handling a bit more, and bit more to hand feeding, and sort of spending a bit more time with the fish rather than just looking at the covers every day. Because they're not sure either, because I've not done it for so long. They're kind of not sure, and every now and again they do come to the window, but a lot of the time they don't, because they're like, hang on, ooh, who's this guy just pulled covers off? Anyway, you've got to get back these filters and get them done, because sun's going down. The sun, can you believe it? It's sunny in Stoke-on-Trent. It's always sunny in Stoke-on-Trent. You ask anybody who comes from Stoke-on-Trent. The oatcakes are good, rice pies are good, and it's always sunny in Stoke-on-Trent. And if you believe that. Right then, so that's a new season job out of the way. A little bit early, but I didn't know because of the levels that were in the filter system compared to the pond. So I thought I'd better get that done and out of the way. So now that silt's out, better get these brushes back in and then covers back on, so that everybody's nice and snug for the next few weeks until we go into spring over the next couple of months maybe. So thanks ever so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please subscribe, ding the bell for notifications, share to your friends, and click the like, because it's the like that makes all the difference to the algorithm. So thanks very much for watching. Koi Pond Lifestyle.